Hello, everyone. This is Val. Welcome to my Garden of Love. This podcast is motivation for single moms and my LGBT community, where I give you encouragement to create the life you want to live and to give spiritual inspiration to help you with everyday life. Hello, everyone. This is Val. Welcome to my Garden of Love. I know it's been a long, hot minute since I've recorded anything. Look back, it says in March. But, before this year ends out and we're halfway here, I just want to jump in and just say hello to everyone. I hope all has been well for you and your family, your loved ones. I hope everyone is still continuing to stay safe and taking care of everything that they need to take care of. I just felt compelled to jump on and encourage someone. I'm not sure who that is that might need the message. Things have been moving and shaking for me in the garden, and just sitting still on some things and moving in other areas. And that's such as life, being out in this garden. I have to do one section at a time these days because it can be overwhelming with the amount of work, but it's all joy. I give praises to God. Sitting here in the garden, so you'll hear some of the garden sounds in the background, and it just started raining, so I'm enjoying a nice peaceful morning. I'm just thinking about some of the things I've been busy with, and that's just for people who want to keep up with me about the goodness of God and how God is moving in my life, because everything is always credited to Him. I've been busy with my paper flowers and enjoying that, trying to share my flowers, giving you flowers. If you can't get the actual physical ones from the garden, I try to create those, and I've been enjoying that in the different stages that God has had me in. And sitting still through the pandemic for me, as I've said before, has just been more of an eye-opener of how God is always supplying our needs, to tell you, don't worry, things will always work out. And the verse that I want to give you, that I hope that you will go and read and study for yourself and start looking around and being grateful for what you have and the resources that come to you, is to tell you that, God, again, He always supplies us with what we need. I'm going to give you the verse, 2 Corinthians. We're going to go to chapter 12 and start at verse 9. But He said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Again, that's, but He said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. That's 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. I hope that you go in there and you read that whole chapter. And that verse came to me, it just kind of stood out, is to remind you, and even in my own circumstances, is that I realize that sometimes when you don't know the whens, the hows, the whys, God is always supplying you with what you need. Grace. If He is bestowing the grace on us, that means that the bill is going to get paid, even if you don't know how or when. The relationship is going to be okay, even if it has to go away, come back around, or it has to go. The children will be fine. No need to worry. God is going to supply them with what they need in their circumstances. You can't carry the load all the time. Sometimes you just got to let it be. And just be open and available. And stay grateful for what you have. Don't worry about what you don't have. It'll come. It will come. He will supply us with whatever it is that we need. Trust and believe that. Stay in a happy place so that you can receive what it is that you need. Put it into prayer. Meditate on His word. Remember that He loves you. He loves you. He loves you. Stay encouraged. Be happy. Stay safe. And be well. Bye-bye. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my thoughts that have become my words to help me create my actions. I hope I have inspired all moms, my LGBT community, my gardeners at heart, and all of my supportive listeners to create or recreate something different in your life, helped you relieve a little bit of stress, and motivated you towards living grounded in peace, simple living, and a super creative mindset. If you need a Christian motivational life coach or a spiritual gardening guide, head over to valbaytopslifecoach.com, where I believe together we will get you clear about the direction that the Holy Spirit is leading you and help you become more confident in His Word to help you move past hurdles that have been holding you back and possibly limiting your potential, your dreams, your desires to have a peaceful and more centered life. Take care, stay in peace, stay on fire, and be well.